This is pretty fun. I've got the lamps installed, the pendant one, and then the one on the floor just over there, the other Noguchi lamp that I have. It's cool because I've got these attached to the Philip Hue app. So I can just turn them on and kind of like, adjust the scene, change the colors or whatever. Nighttime vibes. Super nice. And yeah, I think like creating ambience with light is like super important. So this was one of the first things I wanted to really get together when I first moved here. So yeah, pretty happy with that. The way that it's raining so hard right now is actually insane. It was sunny this morning when I left the house to go to the city, but the second I stood back into my place, it started raining. There was like lightning just then too. That just means that it's very cozy in home now, which is quite a nice feeling. Anyway, the reason I went to the city was to get something from the Apple store. I picked up the new iPhone 16 Pro in the silver colorway. Let's unbox it. Oh. What a beautiful machine. You guys know that new phone feeling when you get a new phone, it feels so good. And then after a year or so, you get kind of used to it. And with my last phone, the iPhone 13, I was rocking it without a case towards the end of the time that we had together. The last few months, I was just kind of appreciating the actual structure and the beauty of the actual iPhone because it's a great designed piece of tech. And I dropped it a couple of times and I was like a little bit scared. So when I got this, I knew I had to get a good case, something to just protect it while looking and functioning well, I guess. And so I got in contact with ESR and they make awesome products, especially for iPhones and MagSafe specifically. And we got in contact with each other and they're sponsoring today's video. So they actually sent over the hybrid case with stash stand. I was doing a little bit of research myself because the new action camera button on the side, apparently if it gets damaged or if dirt gets inside it, it can cost up to $700 just for the repair. Now, when I was researching at different options on Amazon for cases, I found that none of the cases had any protection for the new camera button except for these ESR cases, which I think is really important. The cover here, it protects your button while having zero lag because they've got this new tech that you can actually see it, which is kind of cool. Essentially, this is not going to affect your experience at all when it comes to using the new camera button. Let's pop it on. Oh. It's so clean. God damn. Now, the second thing that I actually love about this case is the camera guard. It is a silver-plated little camera protection piece. It sits within the protruded like plastic section around the lens, so it's not adding any extra bulk to your actual camera case, but it is also giving you extra function because you can flip this out and then use this as like a stand. So if you're gonna watch something while you're cooking or something, you can just like leave it on the table and it just like sits up. This kick-out stand, it's actually such a good use of space and function for a simple and clean, minimal phone case. Another thing that I love about this case, which just doesn't stop, is the MagSafe, because MagSafe is something that I use in my everyday life when it comes to using my phone. When I'm charging my phone, I have a MagSafe charger. When I'm filming content, I usually use a MagSafe mount that just attaches to my tripod, and it just makes the whole filming process just so simple and easy for me. The protective layer on top of your camera button is just peace of mind by itself, but with the extra added features of the kick-out stand, the MagSafe, it's a great deal, and you can find this on Amazon for a pretty budget price. So if you want to get something to protect your phone and serve as a functional piece at the same time, then I'd definitely look into it. Ooh. Yes, we are finally into my iPhone. It's actually so insane how easy and quick you can just set up your iPhone to be how it was just like a couple of hours ago, man. That's crazy. All my apps are just downloading. I actually wanted to refigure this a little bit, make it a little bit more clean, especially since it's a new phone. Ooh, nice. Damn, I'm a coffee guy, but I also love matcha. I think it's just like, maybe it's in my heritage. I can't lie, the strawberry bits, they're really nice, but I don't think I've cut them small enough, and or maybe just my straw's not big enough because they get stuck in the tube, which is a little bit annoying when I'm actually trying to drink this. Shout out to Edo Matcha, Taka-san, thank you for sending over some matcha and some beautiful teaware for me to make these delicious beverages at home. So as many of you may know, this is my new apartment that I'm living at. It is a place that I've been for about 2-3 weeks at this point, and yeah, I'm starting to really settle in and adjust to my new lifestyle here, which I think is something that I want to talk about, because anybody moving into like a new place or moving out of home, really, you're going to have to adjust to that new place. So as I work from home a lot, the home work-life balance is something that I have to consider quite a lot. And for this, I'm really enjoying my desk space, because rather than having a separate room where I'm spending all of my time editing, feeling separated from everybody as a co-working space, almost like there's another desk here. I really like this because I'm in the living room here, and when there's people like walking through or just chatting or like having some friends over or whatever it is, I'm kind of here, and as long as I'm not in their way, they're not in my way. And I guess I can just feed off this energy. It just feels like I'm not here just stuck in a room. This is a huge, beautiful, well-lit room with people moving past, and yeah, I think I like that. By the time this video comes out, it might be a little bit past the Lunar New Year, but if not, then happy Lunar New Year, everybody. I hope that everyone had a nice time celebrating with their friends and family. I personally got to enjoy celebrating with some of my friends and their family. It was a very wholesome day. We ate really good food. There was great sunlight. Being around so many friends and family, there's really just good energy all around. And then I left feeling full with my belly and also my heart, and I think that really rejuvenated me. And yeah, I just love spending time with people that I care about, and I'm hoping I can do stuff like that more often, host my own things here, and yeah, really nurture my friendships. This year in particular, I've been putting a lot of effort into staying fit and eating very healthy. Now, this has been great for me because I've like dedicated some time to go grocery shopping, cook a lot of food, make sure that I've meal prepped like chicken and rice and vegetables and stuff throughout the week, so I'm never really craving any like food. If I need to, it's already there prepared, healthy food, and I don't end up eating out a lot. But something that has changed a little bit is my workout routines. Now that I'm living with Minji, I'm finding it a little bit difficult to find time to then go to the gym. That's something that I'm not too sure what I should do with yet, but I'm figuring it out. On the other side of things, I've really been enjoying rock climbing, more specifically bouldering. I know it seems that everybody's bouldering right now, and I think there's a good reason behind it. It's a fun community, everybody's really encouraging to each other, and it's pretty much problem solving, but with your body, which I think is really interesting. As I don't really play sports, but I work out at the gym quite often, I have all this like muscle and my body is capable of doing things, but I don't really exert my body in any way, especially with a sport. So then having something like bouldering where I get to use my body, something that I'm training, right? But it's also like a puzzle because you have to figure out how you can actually do the route. And there's like different technique and stuff that I've really hit like a wall, and I can't progress without learning the technique and strengthening myself, which is something that I actually love, because hitting like your limit in some aspect but knowing that you can train to get better is a really good feeling. And yeah, I think that's why I've been really enjoying bouldering at the moment. Speaking of that though, I am actually going bouldering with my friend Ryan in a couple of hours, so yeah, maybe I'll take you guys along. I've been so stuck into like climbing YouTube though, like for real, like because every time I'm editing, even today I was editing and I was just like color grading and stuff. He gets to there and he does the climb, and then it's like a drone that's been filming the whole time, right? And then the drone pans out and it's the craziest shot I've ever seen in my life, because they don't really show the full cave before that. It's just like little clips and stuff. And then you see the whole cave with the mountains in the back, and you just see he's just hanging there. It's like, yeah. Maybe another day.
It's like, did he send it?
그래? 아야장. Yeah. Yahoo. No, I sent it and I fell big time. Nah, 맞다. Next time, huh? 다이저브. So I came across this brand known as Craighill not too long ago, and I instantly became a huge fan because everything that they create has intention behind it, and there is great designs, great material choices. If you know me, then I love that. And so I was in contact with Craighill, and they sent over a little care package to upgrade my desk, which I am super grateful for. Now firstly, this is going to be pretty cool. This is called a desk knife. Let's see. Oh, that's amazing. Whoa. This little knife right here has amazing weight to it. It's got this very interesting design for a knife, as it's just like essentially a piece of metal that they've shaved off the sides, giving it a very nice clean edge. But yeah, wow, I think you really got to feel this to understand like how awesome this really is. I'm very excited for this as well. It is a glasses holder. Now, if you know me, then I wear glasses or contacts like most of the time because I'm blind otherwise. And at my previous place, I had this little otter friend that would hold my glasses all the time. So I always had a place to keep my glasses safe and I knew where they were. But since moving here, I don't really have that. And so I thought this would be an epic solution. And let's see. Oh, wow. It's so heavy. Wow. Yep. That's so cool. It's got this cool design because it's heavy enough that it just sits there, even though it's on like this angle. And it kind of looks like it's just part of the desk that it's sitting on. This is a headphone stand that they sent. Oh, wow. Okay. Sick. I always use headphones when I'm editing, and I've never actually had somewhere to like properly put them. But now I've got a headphone stand that looks amazing. Guys, you seen this? I was a little bit worried on how big this item would be just because I'm not trying to clutter my desk too much, but this is definitely one of those essential things. I don't want to have my headphones just like lying on the desktop itself. So having a headphone stand, keeping everything safe, and I guess displaying the item itself is really nice. These headphones that I have from Bose, they are phenomenal. They sound amazing. They're super comfortable on my ears. What drew me to it the most was definitely the aesthetic. It's got that, yet again, chromey and white sort of look. And I think now that I'm displaying it almost on a headphone stand, it's kind of looking really, really cool again to me. At this point, it's been a couple of weeks since I've moved in here, and I'm loving the vibe so far. This cutting mat vibe is so cool. I love this green sort of feeling that brings to the desk something a little bit more industrial, and yeah, complementing that with industrial materials such as stainless steel. It sounds so simple, but it is such a clean look, and yeah, I think that's the vibe for the time being anyways. It's a little bit of a switch up from my previous place that was a lot more like warmer, toned with like wood and other softer materials. So yeah, change is good though. It's a new place, different vibes, and I'm loving it. Yeah. Chop it up and serve it. Oh no, we don't plate it. Over here. Is that good? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Safe.
Safe. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh.